Have you ever been in the middle of pressing a crisp, clean shirt, only to find a frustrating wet spot blooming on the fabric? It is a common problem that sends many of us straight to the internet, searching for answers. We often suspect a crack in the water tank or clogged steam vents on the sole plate. We might even blame ourselves for overfilling the reservoir. Yet, the true source of the leak is often a small, hidden component, working tirelessly inside your appliance. This unsung hero is the iron's internal water pump, a tiny but brilliant piece of engineering designed specifically to prevent this exact issue. Most people assume that gravity is what feeds water from the tank to the hot sole plate to create steam. While that might be true for very basic, older models, modern steam irons rely on a more sophisticated system. The mystery is not why your iron is leaking, but rather, why it does not leak all the time. The secret lies in a controlled, pressurized process. Understanding this mechanism is the key to diagnosing and fixing those annoying drips. Let us pull back the curtain. What is actually happening when you press that steam button? To understand how the pump prevents leaks, we need to visualize the water's path inside an iron. The journey starts in the transparent water tank, the part you fill from the tap. The water does not flow freely downward. It waits at the entrance of a small tube. That tube is the main conduit leading to the steam-generating system. Without a pump, gravity would pull water down the tube, flooding the hot sole plate and causing drips. A small electric pump sits at the tank base or along the tube. Think of the pump as a gatekeeper. Its valve stays closed while inactive. That closed valve creates a barrier, holding water in the tank as the iron heats. When you press the steam button, an electrical signal tells the pump to run. It whirs for a fraction of a second, pulls a tiny measured amount of water, pressurizes that pulse, and pushes it down the tube into the heating chamber. The heating chamber, a flash boiler, sits just behind the sole plate. It is extremely hot. Water enters as an atomized spray and vaporizes almost instantly, creating a high-pressure pocket of steam. The pressure has nowhere to go but out. It rushes through channels and exits the vents. All of this happens in a split second, a powerful, wrinkle-busting burst without a single liquid drop. Let's zoom in on the pump itself to truly appreciate its genius. Most modern steam irons use a small solenoid or diaphragm pump. A solenoid is an electromagnet. When electricity passes through it, it moves a small piston or plunger back and forth. When you press the steam button, you are completing a circuit that energizes this solenoid. The plunger quickly retracts, creating a vacuum that sucks a tiny droplet of water in from the tank tube. The plunger then pushes forward with force, pressurizing the trapped droplet and shoves it out through an exit valve toward the heating chamber. This entire suck and push cycle happens in the blink of an eye. The distinct buzzing or clicking you hear is the tiny pump rapidly cycling. An inlet valve allows water to be pulled into the pump, but prevents it from pushing back to the tank. An outlet valve lets pressurized water move toward the heater, but stops it from flowing backward. Together, the pressure-generating pump and directional valves isolate the tank, eliminating gravity-fed leaks. Think of it like a balloon. Uncontrolled flow leaks. Controlled puffs give precision. By delivering tiny puffs that flash to steam instantly, you get dry, powerful, leak-free performance. So if this pump system is so clever, why do irons still leak? The answer usually lies in wear and tear or a lack of maintenance. The most common culprit is mineral buildup from hard tap water. Calcium, magnesium. Those minerals form crusty limescale. Limescale accumulates inside the pump and valves. A tiny flake can wedge a one-way valve, preventing it from closing fully. A slightly open valve breaks the seal. Then gravity takes over and water seeps through. It pools in the chamber and can spill through vents onto your garment. Pumps weaken with time and seals inside the pump chamber degrade. The pump loses its pressurized pulse. You see weaker steam or hear sputtering. A weak pump cannot reliably push water. It lingers, cools, and drips later. Using steam before the iron reaches operating temperature causes dripping. Many modern irons have anti-drip systems that hold the pump until the correct temperature is reached. Heat first, then steam. Dry results. If you suspect the pump or valves, do not rush to buy a new iron just yet. There are a few simple, effective tricks you can try at home. First, perform a descaling or self-clean cycle. Fill the tank with a 50-50 mix of white vinegar and water. Turn to highest heat and let it fully warm up. Use short steam bursts for several minutes. Chalky white particles mean it is working. Empty the solution. Rinse thoroughly, then run fresh water through to flush the vinegar. Second, switch to distilled water to prevent limescale and extend pump life. Hard tap water leaves minerals. Distilled removes them through boiling and condensation. Third, prime the pump. With the iron hot, press the steam, burst 20 to 30 times. Rapid cycling can force out trapped air and restore a solid, powerful flow. If these fixes fail, you may have a deeper mechanical issue, but these solve most leaks. Fix the root cause, and your results transform. Descal. Use distilled water, prime the pump. Simple steps. Leak-free ironing. The next time you pick up your steam iron, take a moment to appreciate the hidden powerhouse within. That tiny, buzzing pump is more than a noisemaker. It is the core of a sophisticated system. One primary purpose: powerful steam without the watery mess. By actively pulling, pressurizing, and pushing measured amounts of water, the pump and its valve system defy gravity and give you control. It transforms a simple water heater into a precision tool, ensuring water turns into vapor at the exact right moment and place. Yes, mineral deposits can disrupt that balance, but a little vinegar and routine care go a long way. Choose distilled water. Keep a simple maintenance habit. Heat fully before you ask it to perform. Crisp, smooth, and most importantly, dry. Now you know the pump trick that keeps your clothes perfectly pressed. If this helped you stop the drips, help someone else beat them too. Tap like, share this with a friend, subscribe for more smart fixes, and comment below with your iron model and results. This is how your handheld steam iron wins the fight against leaks. One perfect puff at a time.